ZEPHYR is awesome when it comes to tanking. It's because she has her turbulence ability, that not just mitigate damage, but it blocks all incoming projectiles. In fact, she will be unkillable when you have the proper build, and the knowledge on how to play ZEPHYR like a boss. I know you are excited on how to build this birb, so let's get into the build section of this video. The build is pretty simple, and in fact, you only need at least one former to have a Warframe that can do high level stuff. So as you can see, the build I have for ZEPHYR is pretty balanced, and I have the Jetstream Augment. Actually, this Augment is not necessary, and you can always put a mod of your own preference in this slot, but Jetstream is really fun to use, especially if you use Archiplasma with ZEPHYR, as when you have this Augment on, this will turn your Archiplasma into a mini sniper. Not only does it gives projectile speed, but it also allows you to be agile, with the help of the movement speed buff coming from the Augment. Since both movement and projectile speed buff coming from this Augment are affected by ability strength, I decided to put transient fortitude in this slot. You can actually add more power strength in this build if you like to move faster, and have more projectile speed, but, in my case, I feel that's unnecessary for my playstyle. Stretch and auger each are basically for the radius of turbulence, but it can also be good for her other abilities. Now, some people will equip narrow-minded on ZEPHYR, because they think that longer duration is the key to ZEPHYR's power. But in my honest opinion, you really don't need to have narrow-minded, as 1, it's costly, and 2, it will only complicate your build. Anyway, 31 seconds is pretty long, and you can safely recast your turbulence when it runs out with the help of the Rolling Guard mod. Now, this mod over here removes one weakness of the turbulence ability. The reality is, once your turbulence is gone, then you are in trouble. You will have to run in a safe spot to recast it, and we all know that we can't do that every time. But with the help of this mod, we can just roll, and then take advantage of that 3 seconds invincibility window to recast our third ability. Turbulence has another weakness, and that is against melee attackers. Remember that it only blocks projectiles, and not close range attacks coming from a melee attacker. We can't rely on Rolling Guard as it has a 7-second cooldown. That is why it's best that we just reserve it for recasting turbulence. What we can do is, instead of mitigating the damage dealt by melee attackers, we just need to kill them before they get close to you. That is why I have these two mods right over here, Enemy Radar and Enemy Sense, to get a clearer view on my mini-map, on where are the enemies spawning. In this way, I can easily locate those enemies and avoid getting backstabbed. By the way, if you want to replace the aura slot, then you can do so. Just leave Enemy Sense on the Exilus mod slot, as it's necessary for locating the enemies. Lastly, ZEPHYR will probably have some problems with the infested, as we all know that almost all infested enemies are melee attackers. To deal with this faction, what you need to do is use the aerial prowess of ZEPHYR. Remember that she has her first ability that allows you to float in the air for a couple of seconds. Also, you can glide longer with ZEPHYR, so use those two features, along with the turbulence ability, when facing the infested faction. So that's it. ZEPHYR is virtually unkillable right now if you know how to build her, and how to use her right. And, I do hope that I have shown you all the necessary things that you need to know, so you can have fun playing with this frame. Like always, please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Also, you can subscribe to our channel if you want to see more informative Warframe videos like this. Lastly, you can visit us on our Discord server. We are hosting a 1000 Platinum giveaway in our Discord, and there will be more coming really soon, so be sure to check it out and have a chance to win some awesome Warframe prizes, or just literally hang out with one of the coolest community in Warframe. Also, you can follow me on Twitter if you want. Links are on the video description below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.